Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Banished. I'm your host, Calvin, where I've just kind of been letting the crisis run its course for a while, and it seems to be stabilizing. The number of children we have is holding stable, and the rate of adults dropping is more or less stopped. We don't really have anyone left. We're down to a total of 32 people from our, 80, so we lost over half the village. Which sucks, but it happens. I'm just beginning this year's... I've taken everyone off of fishing in order to try and get for crops here. So we can get a nice big, It's looking pretty good. I mean, it's still spring. We've got everything planted. That's great. That's great. We still have people, working. We do have a spare reserve of tools. We don't have any clothing, though, which isn't good. We should hopefully have some leather at least. Yeah, we have some leather, I'm sure, building up around, which will be good for later, once we actually have some spare dudes. Yeah, we're getting... Oh, yes, this is going to be a great harvest season, guys. Oh, yes. This is what we really need to get us back on our feet. We already have a pretty decent positive food growth. Oh, yeah. Just look at that yield. It's only early summer, too. I mean, I feel like it's possible if it was in a more, mild climate that we could totally pull off, 2 growing seasons. I want to get 100% yield. Yes. Okay, they're harvesting now. It's 100. Harvest automatically begins. And man, is that food just going to pile right on in. Beans for everybody. Delicious, delicious beans. Alright, so the food's just going to pile in. That's great. I feel like that gives us a much better chance. Like I said, number of kids now up to 7, so we are still in this. The death spiral didn't totally kill us. I ordered some iron to be collected as well, but then again I turned all my blacksmiths into farmers for the season. It's late summer. Harvest is still coming. Which isn't bad. I don't think we're going to be doing a second growing season this year. Good, more children. Yeah, we have a lot of people who are going to be dying of old age soon, which worries me. Obviously, more death is not exactly what we can handle right now. We don't have that much wood, we don't have that much firewood. Luckily, a lot of our population is living in stone houses, so that at least eases the tension just a little bit. We do have 6 farmers who are about to be coming off the clock, so that's always nice. We can put them to work elsewhere. Alright, 1 guy left. He can grab the rest, I'm sure. There. It's all been harvested now. That's perfect. Alright, so another forester. Hopefully that'll help that situation. 2 blacksmiths, woodcutters. We have enough food. We just need general work to be done here, so people don't freeze to death. I'm actually gonna take off 1 woodcutter and make a tailor. That way we can start getting some more coats and stuff. We have enough tools right now, which is good. The iron's going to come in slowly over time. That's the best we could hope for. People just hopefully have to not freeze to death. Like I said, the settlement will survive. Just barely, but it'll survive. Good, another adult. Has become a laborer. Alright, what do we want to put her into? Feels like fishing. When in doubt, fill up the industry. Actually, no. Woodcutting first. And something else I want to do is I want to turn this forestry back on. And get more foresters. Keep hunting at top notch while gathering. We need to make sure that's good. Yeah, we don't have that many logs. I'm fairly certain I scheduled this for cutting, right? Yeah. So, as needed, that can be cut down too, which is good. Because, it's pretty much got a road between it and the areas needed, so. Died of old age, this is good. It seems odd that I say that's good, but as long as they're dying of old age and not freezing to death and or starving, or other horrible ways to die, generally speaking, as long as the deaths are natural, I don't mind. Like, we can handle natural deaths. But we're at a precarious situation with our population right now. It's going to continue going down, I think. Then I just want to make sure that we have enough food to sustain that. And enough wood. Some wood would not hurt. No. Like, a lot of our houses are cold right now. Just simply because we can't seem to get enough firewood. Which is why I want more foresters. I can't really cut anything. There's nothing to cut out of the picture. I suppose gatherers can drop. We don't need that much food. I much more need trees. We need trees more than anything. Even if food goes down over time, that's okay. I'm much more, worried about clothing and other stuff. We've kind of got a reserve of food now. We kind of have, tools being made, we have coats being made. The situation seems much more survivable. Yeah, we're getting firewood, good. Alright, so we can pretty much cut down everything on this side. I'm okay with that. We're going to schedule that for cutting. Just to make sure. I do not, I don't want us to have to suffer any more than we have to here. The situation has gotten pretty bad. Still alive. So long as the number of children don't drop too drastically. Like, that's what I'm worried about. If we lose out on all the children, then we're going to die out of old age eventually. We kind of got enough wood coming in, at least it looks like. So, how much can we cut from down here? We can cut at least that, I suppose. I just want to make sure that we have all the different ways to go. Now we have a bunch of... We're down to 2 hearts, which seems really weird. Like, I feel like everyone should be more or less healthy. I feel like it's related to, like, exposure or something. 75. I think it's just because a lot of people are old. As people die off, that'll be okay. Yeah. People are just kind of dying slowly. But yeah, there's much less cold houses now. It's before woodcutters working. What I should do is get a town hall up and running eventually, if I can. I'm going to leave the laborer in the labor pool, because somebody's going to kick the bucket soon, I bet. If I can get a town hall working, what can happen is not laborers, nomads can show up. A group of nomads. And, that can be our salvation. I need some people, though. I need people to actually work that. Yeah, right. It's worth a try. It's the best I can come up with, honestly. See about building it. Should definitely have enough, like, stuff around here that's clear-cuttable. The other thing I'm worried about right now is iron. I don't think we have enough. The town hall is a bit expensive on the iron, 48 required. I gotta mark the stone for gathering. Yeah, we have some iron up here that's already marked. I'm not too worried about the stone. We should be able to gather enough of that. Yeah, we're actually maintaining stability here, which is good. We have spare laborers. We've actually got builders now. It's kind of good. Well, confused gatherers. I don't want them to start running out of food again. That would be a disaster. Luckily this time we aren't running out of tools anytime soon, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, the builder is going to start cutting all that stuff down. Eventually bring it over to the town hall. Eventually we should, in theory, have a town hall. 48 builder. So as long as the children number stays good, eventually, you know, we'll have growth. As the old people die off and just new, younger couples come along and have more babies. I mean, we have a lot of houses that still aren't even occupied. Some that are still freezing to death. Because apparently we just don't have enough wood. Is there something I can do? Like, I feel so helpless in this situation. These guys are going out here. They're just going to continue to chop down various things. I'm just going to go home. That's good. A hunter died of old age. Not too bad. We can survive that. I'm going to take 3 people off of being builders. I'm going to have 1 person as a builder at all times. Just, you know, get some work done. Like, this really needs to be more of, like, our long-term salvation. Rather than, you know, the quick fix, as it were. We do need them. We do have coats, though, which is really nice. I'm liking that we have coats. The fact that we have coats means that people will survive a little better without the firewood that we are really having trouble with. We have enough foresters. I'm almost tempted to just do a bit of clear cutting. Like, we don't need as many. Like, I think we'll be okay if I just cut down a bunch of trees here. For purposes of, you know, firewood and stuff. Because the forester should replace that, and although it'll be a hit to our food income, I feel like firewood's the big issue. We have 4 people making firewood. This shouldn't be a problem. The problem is our families are so split up into so many houses that we require ridiculous amounts of firewood. A lot of the girls are too old to have kids. I don't know if there's a limit on guys, but I know there's like a limit on girls around 35 or something. Stop with kids. Well, what lovely world there. Fisherwin. He's 10, so he's an adult now, living on his own. Number of children is slowly climbing to 8, so he survived. That's the good news. Settlement lives. Settlement lives. It'll take a long time to reach our glory, though. Yeah, food is going down really badly. I'm gonna cut them out of that forester lodge there. We don't need that many foresters. We do need that many gatherers, though, to ensure our food supply is secure. I'm just gonna leave 1 person in the labor pool for usual reasons. Somebody's gonna drop dead inevitably. Again, no, we need to keep the gatherers coming in. We still have... yeah, we're out of beans, though, sadly. Ooh, well. We have 1,000 food stored up somewhere. I have no idea where. But it's somewhere. Perhaps we should do another farm, but I don't think so. It's not yet. Town hall's slowly coming along. We're managing to build it up. But I think we're gonna end this episode here. There might be a bit of a major time skip between this one and the next one. Like, just as the town slowly regrows and, you know, clings to life. Unless another crisis or something comes along, then it'll probably be a little while. I want to, you know, at least get some of the population back. Because right now it's going to be a bit slow as we slowly wait for people to die of old age and young people to replace them. And, you know, the situation to actually get going. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm just so depressed about what happened in this town. It was going so good, too. Oh well. Hopefully once the old people die off, it works out. Like I said, things are actually kinda improving slowly. The number of adults we have is increasing, the number of kids we have is pretty stable, but it seems to be slowly increasing just a bit. So barring anything, you know, major disastrous, we're probably in good shape. So, thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.